What differences do you feel now when you were in college, when you were doing the MBBS thing, and earlier also? So, what personality change basically did you observe in yourself that now you are a different person as compared to what you were in your MBBS days, or when you were just in a preparation mode? Because now you are working also, you are already an IPS. So,
Yes,
what
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
changes did you feel in yourself?
Ma'am, civil service, I think it's just like a regular job. I can say, I will frankly say, it is just like a regular job, but it gives you certain advantage. Like at very young age, it gives you very good platform. Like when I was ASP, I will share few experience of mine.
Sure.
So it gives you every kind of, I say, head start with your
Hmm.
peers who are in
Hmm.
similar place, public organization, to do something good or do something better for every person. So I was ASP Infol. There started doing some routine checking, basic works.
Hmm.
Like some people in Corona times, people are holding up stuff, this kind of stuff. These are
Hmm.
some very small steps. But I feel
Exactly.
common people were getting benefit from it. So the
Hmm.
feel and the major change what I feel in this field is that at this stage of life, like 27, 28 years of age, you can make a visible impact in the lives of people. Same is the case of now in administrative job.
Hmm.
After 2 3 years you get to deal with so many problems at village level, in jilla level, jilla parishad level. So you get that feeling of satisfaction that you are doing
Hmm.
something for yourself but more for the society. So I think
Hmm.
that feeling was there in MBBS and other jobs. I also did some private practice, but at the
Hmm.
end
Hmm.
of day I have to treat my patient, they go their home, and there was not much visible difference in their lives. But now
Hmm.
there is a much more satisfaction in this job that I can do much better than that. So I'm talking about my lowest point. So I
Hmm.
was hopeful that I might get clear the exam and this. But when the result came, my name was not in list in first attempt. And to my utter shock, my interview marks was very less, just 135. So 135 marks were kind of very low from my standard.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that was, I think, the lowest point in this whole journey. But
Okay.
then I started after 2 3 days. The feeling was there. I was feeling very low. But then I thought that even now I have my parents, I have my degree, I have my MBBS degree, and I have learned a lot in this journey. So
Okay.
still, I have much to offer to this world and much to offer to this society. And I have just missed the cutoff by say 5 or 10 marks. So why don't I give one more attempt and then carry forward the aim?
So this is the lesson which we must give to everyone, that this is not the end of the cycle.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if you are
Actually, the
failing,
Actually, there are so many people out there that just like me who couldn't clear in first attempt, second attempt. One more incident is there. I got IPS in my second attempt. After that,
hmm.
due to some mistake, I filled the cadre preference wrongly. So I landed up in Manipur. So I was still not satisfied. So even after getting into IPS, doing everything right and making a one silly mistake in filling the form, I'll end up in Manipur. So that was also a point of introspection for me, that will I give up or will I try once again? So
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
ups and downs are part and parcel of this UPSC process. Okay,
Right.
we can only give our best and rest we can leave it to the God.
So seeing your very calm personality and very composed nature, as I can see through this.
Ma'am, my biggest motivation was that I belong to a village, frankly speaking. From the last 25 years, I have been living into village. Just from last 2 3 years, we have moved to city. So I
Okay.
have had the first experience account of the problem that village people faces. I can
Hmm.
still remember in our village, the electricity was only for 6 to 8 hours. There
Hmm.
was water supply in 1 hour in morning, 1 hour in evening, and
Hmm.
the road connectivity was very bad. I'm sure many people can relate with this kind of stuff. So whenever there was dull moment, or whenever I was feeling like I have to give up, or I will continue in MBBS, or I have a very good career as a doctor, I can earn well, or I have my passion and I will go into that other field. So then I used to feel that if not me, then who? I have
Right.
faced those problems first, right? So I can better relate to those issues. So if I can give some more time, some more dedication, maybe I will be able to help those people and
Right.
solve those problems which I have faced. So
Right.
it was my biggest motivation.
What is your learning mantra for the lifetime? If any line, or if, what do you want to give the students who are very eager, now it's the prelims time, now it's, everything is
That's
going through, so people want to know okay, what these toppers had in their mind, or always that keep them motivated. So what was your learning mantra for the whole of your life?
Ma'am, especially for civil servant aspirant, I would like to say just one thing, that don't think too much about this exam. Okay, you just focus on your next task, what you are going to achieve in a month's time, what you are going to achieve in a year's time. So many people I found that they keep asking, sir, UPSC is so hard, how am I going to clear it? People who couldn't clear prelims, whose prelims preparation is not up to the marks, they are planning for the interview, that I will do this in interview, I will do this in interview. So don't overanalyze about this exam. Just make your strategy, stick to that strategy, work hard. Okay, everything will fall into place. Don't worry.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update from Civils Daily.